Hey, what's going on, guys? We got this video here is going to be a small heat test video. It's not, it's hot, it's like 95 degrees out here, but it's kind of cloudy, so the sun is kind of going in and out of clouds. But I'm just wanting to test it, maybe do like a 10-minute video and see if the camera is going to heat up out here in this weather. We do got a slight wind that's going on, so I don't know how much that's going to affect this test right here. So I was in a spot yesterday where it was even hotter. Right now we at a Love's Travel Center, and while I'm doing this video, I'm going to kind of show you guys this RV thing that they got here with the RV hookups over here at Love. So if you're ever traveling with your RV, you can use this Love's to set up your RV. Look like their system down, but they do got a call box right here. But it look like their system is down, but you probably can do it online. Yeah, this is their little RV park they got over here. They got handicap spots. Man, I ain't never seen that before in an RV park. Look like they got like 25 spots. This is off of I-20 by Longview, Texas. Here go the little RV spots. You guys can kind of see what it looked like. These are pretty simple bag-in spots too. They're not no pull-throughs. These are just bag-in spots where you have to bag in. They got a little picnic table out here. Let me just flip you guys around so I can kind of show it. So you got your little picnic table here. Pretty big spot. Then you got your water and your electric. I do not see, unless that's it right there. Unless that's it right there. I don't really see a where you can dump. There's no trees out here on this location right here. No trees, so it is what it is. Yeah. I want to talk too about, while we just checking out this little spot over here, I want to talk about the Insta360 Luna. You know, most people that's going to use the Insta360 Luna is not going to use iLog. I hear a lot of people saying iLog and people asking questions and stuff like that. You do not need to use iLog. You can use the basic profile. I'm using the standard profile 4K 30 right now. So don't worry about that. If you don't have a computer, you just got a cell phone and your tablet or just a cell phone, and you're going to be using the Insta360 app to record your videos, you do not have to worry about recording your videos in log. You can record your videos the normal way, like you would do with an action camera, or like you would do with your X5 or your DJI Action 6 or your GoPro. You can just record your videos in the standard profile, or you can use one of the Leica profiles, especially if you know you're not going to be color grading and you know you never have color grading ever. Don't misunderstand what people are saying online when they do reviews on this camera. You do not have to use the flat profile. You do not have to do iLog. You do not have to film in 4K, especially if you got small memory cards or whatever. I mean, not 4K. You don't have to record in 8K if you don't have the memory cards and stuff for it, and you know you're not finna buy all them extra memory cards. 4K is good enough for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, basically all your social medias. 4K is good enough to do that, or you can do it in 1080p, whichever one that's best for you. 1080p is going to save you more space. You can definitely record your basic vlogs and stuff like that with 1080p or the 4K. You don't have to go into the 8K and get some big super large file that you're not going to know what to do with. You do not have to do that. Don't worry about what those people are saying online. those people are trying to do commercial work, professional work, or whatever. They need it. You probably won't need it. You probably won't ever need it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not planning on buying you a computer and doing all of that stuff that way right there. So it is what it is. I just don't know why people keep saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I have noticed, so I'm not going to be like some people and say I haven't noticed the color shift. I have noticed the color shift. I don't think that it's still going to hurt people who are going to the zoo, going to parks, filming at a birthday or whatever like that. I don't think none of that stuff is going to be concerning to those type of people that's doing this video stuff for their social media, their Facebook, Instagram, and all that. I don't think they're going to be worried about the color shifts and stuff like that. And as far as the zoom feature goes, I have did the zoom the other day. I was able to do the zoom real stable like. I don't know why people saying the zoom is real jerky, but I guess if you're not really taking your time with the zoom, maybe your zoom is a little bit jerky and all that kind of stuff like that. So take all that stuff with a grain of salt. Me personally, I would probably zoom in onto whatever I'm trying to see and then hit record. Or when I'm editing the video, if I don't like the way the zoom traveled, I would just cut that part out of the video, because I'm not trying to show the zoom. I'm trying to zoom in on whatever the animal or the object is. I'm trying to zoom in on that and film that. I'm not trying to film the actual zoom in action of the camera or whatever like that. I'm not trying to really do that. So that's going to be a case-by-case thing on what you're trying to do. I know most people are not trying to do any trick shots or anything like that. And I'm not here to say, before somebody come up with some crazy stuff, I'm not here to say that the Insta360 Luna, which just got released, this is their first time doing a camera. I am not here saying that their camera is perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that people who act like they're trying to treat this camera like it's a pro camera, it is not a pro camera. It's not that serious. It's not a pro camera. This is a basic consumer camera for people who want to post on social media, do mild filming and stuff like that, or even do on blogging like I'm doing right now, and not have to deal with their cell phone or a big mirrorless camera or anything like that. This is what this thing is for. If you want to use this for BTS, you can use it for BTS if you want to. If you need perfect footage BTS, then you need to pick you another camera. I'm sorry, that's what you need to do. Pick another camera. Don't complain about this one right here, because there's nothing wrong with it as far as what I see, because they're giving more features than what you're probably going to use anyway. You're probably not going to use all the features in this camera. Some people are never probably going to use the zoom. The majority of the people that buy this camera is never going to use iLog. 8K is going to be questionable, and that, like I said, that's going to be based upon what type of memory you can afford. You know what I'm saying? So most people are probably not going to film in 8K a lot. Most people are probably going to film in 4K 30. I would think 4K 30 is probably going to be the most popular format with this camera. It's not going to be 8K. It's going to be what everybody's going to be trying to use it. Most people are not pixel peeping. Most people are not doing that. Not with this camera here. Not with a pocket gimbal camera. You ain't finna be sitting around here pixel picking, trying to figure out what's look better, what frame is messed up, and all. No, you're not doing all that. You're not doing it. And most people, footage that I've seen, even the ones that are oversaturated, undersaturated, whatever you want to say, most of it look good. If you're doing beauty videos, and I said this before, if you're doing beauty videos and stuff like that, you probably don't care if the videos is oversaturated or the colors are real rich or whatever like that. You probably don't even care. It probably look good to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a person who been color grading all of your footage from your other cameras that you have, your mirrorless cameras and all that, of course you're going to prefer the color grade that you normally do over what the camera is automatically giving you. That makes perfect sense. You're gonna want that color grade that you've been putting on your footage or your pictures or whatever all these years. You're gonna want that footage out of this camera here. You know what I'm saying? And that's for you. That's not for you to tell other people, oh, I wouldn't buy this camera because the iLog is no good and the color grading is not. No, nobody cares about that but you. You the only one that you isolated. You care about that. Everybody else that's going to use this camera, the 99% are going to use this as a point and shoot. They're going to use the standard profile or one of the Leica profiles, and they're going to record their videos just like that. They're not finna be sitting around here trying to act like they got a professional camera and using. This is for quick, pull out your pocket, pull out your backpack, record your videos, and move on. This is not for you to be trying to make a movie with it. I mean, you probably could, but I'm just saying this is not the expectation that you're going to get. Let me do a demonstration on the zoom while I'm out here. Do a quick zoom demonstration. We're gonna zoom in on this sign over here. This love sign. There go the love sign right there. That's a 10x zoom right there. That's the 12x zoom. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video here. I'm checking it. It's pretty much not getting even hot as it was, or should I say it's about the same hot that it was in Georgia. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Florida next. I'm over in Texas right now, and it's what, midday, so it's around like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So it still should be around the hottest part of the day, and it's not getting super hot. But we're doing in 4K 30. I think the next chance I get, I'm gonna do 4K 60, and then I'm gonna try the 8K and see if the 8K gets real hot, because I got a 1 terabyte card in here, so I have no problem with recording 8K. It's just not a normal thing that I do, because I'm gonna edit this video on my tablet, and I need to be able to transfer it from the phone to my tablet. I don't want to be transferring really big files. But right now, I'm hot for sure. I'm definitely hot. The camera's about the same like it was in Georgia. It's not like super hot or anything like that. It's about the same as it was in Georgia. But I think the last video I watched, the guy said it got really hot when he was filming in 8K. So like I said, I'm gonna do the 4K 60 next, and then I'm gonna try 8K when the temperature is pretty much the same, around this 95, 96, 97 degrees. I'm gonna try it again. The car is saying, when you're sitting still in the car, it's saying like it's 104, 103 or something like that. But anyway, I'm just gonna do this test again. I'm either gonna do it in 4K 60, or I'm gonna jump up to 8K and do it in 8K and see if it's just overheating in 8K. If it's just overheating in 8K, I'm gonna just keep the camera. If it's overheat at 4K 60, then I'll decide whether or not I'm gonna keep it or not, because I do need 4K 60 to work, or all the frames per second at 4K. I need all that to work. If 8K is gonna give me problems, I can just use 8K when I'm on the inside, because I'm not gonna use 8K a lot enough for me to worry about whether or not it's gonna overheat in 8K. As long as it don't overheat in 4K, I'm good. I'm super good as long as it don't do it in 4K. The only other thing I'm going to tell you guys too is the accessories. I looked on Amazon and stuff today, and still no accessories. So we're still waiting on getting some more accessories for the camera, like the ND filters, the extended battery, and maybe the wide angle lens. I definitely probably need the wide angle lens, but other than that, mainly the ND filter and the extended battery is probably what I need, you know. So I already got me a little micro tripod, so I don't have to use the little paper clip feet for it. So that's gonna bring this video to the end, guys. Let me know what the video footage look like. This is typical for me. Next time, hopefully we can do like a hiking trail or something like that and take this camera hiking. Other than that, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.